Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yugeta Alfatih Chandra Kencana. My registration number 2110730014. So, in this presentation, I would like to explain how progress that I have made on my draft thesis. In the first slide, is suggested by Ibu Ayumi. The first one is revision on title. The title was revised by applying italics and removing the quotation marks. It can be seen on page 2 in Romawi and page 5 in Romawi. And next revision in abstract, it can be seen on page 5 in Romawi and 5 in Romawi. And then revision in this question, I provide a more detailed explanation of the reason for choosing this song. It can be seen on page 5 and 17. Next, moving into data collection, I already revised the grammar, which can be seen on page 4. Next revision, be careful with phrase in findings. I already revised the phrase. It can be seen on page 17, and also I revised the phrase in sentence in page 18. Next, I already added an interpretation explaining why the lyrics reflect it and how the elocutionary acts support it. I have included additional interpretation in analysis of data. And then next, the suggested by Ibu Dian Asri. The first revision was the spacing the title. It should be a single space, and I already changed it. It appears on the cover on my thesis. And next, for abstract, I already changed it into one space. It appears on the page 4 and 5. And revision on dedication, I already revised it. It appears on the page 3 in Romawi. And for the explanation, how much data that I have, it can be seen on the page 17. And for a detailed explanation why singer can relate the lyrics they write, it can be seen on the page 37 until 42. I already add more additional of interpretation. And then for the conclusion, I already revised for the conclusion, there are several functions. I already changed it. It can be seen on the page 19 until 32. And next, we move on to the suggested by Bapak Octavianus. The suggested, the first one in revision on the background specifically state clearly the essence of this topic to the study. It appears on page 1 until 2. And then do critical analysis of literature review to identify the research gap and highlight the difference from related studies. I provide more critical analysis to identify the research gap because actually I already add the research gap of my analysis before. So now I add more additional interpretation in literature review. It can be seen on page 15 until 16. Next, I explain the theory mechanism in analyzing data. I already explained before, but I add more interpretation of the analysis of the data. It can be seen on the page 19 until 31. And the last, put the list of the tables after table of content. I already changed it. It can be seen on the page 8 in Romawi. And then for the research question and objective of the research, there is no change at all. And focus of the research, there is no change at all. And for the data analysis and source of data, there is no change at all, but we can see in the page 4 and 5. And for the theoretical framework, there are two points. The first one, types of illocutionary act, and the second one is functions of illocutionary act. It can be seen on the four types. It can be seen on the page 8, and for the function it can be seen on the page 10. And for the analysis and findings, as we can see, datum 1 as the title on analysis. Line 2 explain the context of the lyrics. Line 5 indicates the identification of the types of illocutionary act. Line 7 indicates the identification of a function of the illocutionary act. The last paragraph explains the use of illocutionary act in song lyrics that express a meaning. And for the analysis and findings, it can be seen on the page 19. And for the tables, I add a table in the findings. It can be seen on the page 18. And for the conclusion, I already a little revise it. This study reveals that relationship closure in the selected song is expressed through illocutionary acts, expressive, assertive, and directive, serving functions such as conflictive, competitive, convivial, and collaborative. This act reflects the emotional stage of breakup from conflict and pleading to realization and acceptance, showing that song lyrics function not only as artistic expression but also as pragmatic tools for processing and conveying closure. It can be seen on the page 32. So I think that's all for my explanation in my revision of my draft thesis. This revision based on the examination suggestion. I truly appreciate the valuable feedback given, which has helped improve my thesis. I would like to say thank you for my supervisor Ibu Lucy Suraya, and also the examiner Bu Ayumi, Budian Asri, and Bapak Octavianus. Thank you for the attention. I'm sorry if there is still many mistake while I'm writing this thesis. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.